Good morning and welcome to study time. This is M. Alam, and today we are going to study the four most important poetic devices that are very much important to know up to class 10th because it carries at least 1 marks. So, the first poetic device which I am going to deal here is personification. I have tried my best to explain it in the shortest and the easiest way possible. Personification by personification, I mean that when a non living thing appears to be living, that is, when a non living thing starts speaking. For example, I have taken here an extract from the brook, the first line of the brook, the poem. Brook is a small stream, and that stream says that I come from haunts of coot and hern. That it comes from that place where the birds coot and heron belong to. So here the brook is speaking, I come from. So when a non-living thing is speaking like a living being, then the poetic device used here is personification. Now the second one, which is the most important, is metaphor. So metaphor and simile, there is just one basic difference. When we compare two objects using like or as, then it becomes simile. And when we compare two objects without using like or as, then it becomes metaphor. For example, Mohit is a line of this school. So I have compared Mohit with the line without using like or as. So when we are comparing two objects without using like or as, then it becomes metaphor. Similarly, you can see Monica is an angel. I have compared Monica to an angel, and that also without using like or as, then here the poetic device used is metaphor. But when we talk about simile, we are comparing two objects using like or as. Using like or as. For example, he is as busy as a bee. I have compared he to a bee, a male to an insect by using as. See another question. Example, she walks gracefully like a swan. Now I have compared her with a swan by using like. So when we are comparing two objects using like or as, then the poetic device used is simile, and when we are comparing two objects without using like or as, then the poetic device is metaphor. Now let us go to the fourth most important. Alliteration means repetition of a consonant sound or a vowel sound. Though alliteration is of two types, that is consonance and assonance. Consonance means consonant sound. Assonance means vowel sound. But you don't have to remember both these terms, consonance or assonance, because you have to mention only alliteration. So when the consonant sound is repeated, then it is alliteration. To be specific, it is consonance. When a vowel sound is repeated, it is alliteration. To be specific, it is assonance. For example, full fun, black bug, B sound, F sound, consonance. A long song, O sound. O sound is here, and that is a vowel sound. So these four are the most important poetic devices. Apart from that, I have mentioned some more, and that is just for you to understand. It might help you. The first one is repetition. When a word is repeated again and again, then that word comes under the poetic device, that is repetition. Now the second one is refrain. Last year it was in the question of NCERT book in class 10th. So I have mentioned here refrain because it is very important for you to understand that when a phrase, a sentence or a line is repeated at regular interval, especially in the end of some stanzas, then the poetic device used here is refrain. This example has been taken from the poem The Brook. where the book says that for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. And this line has been repeated 3 or 4 times in that poem, and that is why it comes under refrain. Now, the second last one, poetic license. Poetic license means that a poet can make some changes in the spelling or in whatever way he wants, just to make his poetry more beautiful. You will see here in the very beginning, in the example of personification, I have mentioned here Hern, and I told it as Heron. So the poet has used the spelling Hern instead of Heron. Heron is a word, Heron is a bird actually, but we are pronouncing it as Hern, and so the poet has converted Heron into Hern in order to rhyme the sentences, and that is why here the poetic device is poetic license. Now, the last one, onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia means words that are associated with some kind of sounds. For example, hissing of a snake, honking of the bell or the horn, beep sound, whatever, humming sound. So whenever we hear any kind of sound, then that word come under onomatopoeia. Now students, there are much more which I can discuss, enjambment, anaphora, but that are of no use. The main important poetic devices are these four. You have to go through it at all cost. So I hope you have enjoyed and understood this chapter, the poetic device. But before leaving, kindly remember to subscribe my channel Study Time and press the bell icon so that whenever I post any video, you can get the updates. Thank you.